Well, hello everyone, and welcome to episode 73 of Impact Makers. And today I get to get Dustin rolling. And what I mean by that is, got to put a disclaimer, like if we could have alarm bells going off, it might be a controversial take, Dustin. But here's my simple question for you, Dustin. Did you get your hours in last week, and what's your chargeable hour goal for January?
Is that a joke? We had our partner retreat last week, so I definitely did not get my traditional work hours in.
Oh, okay. I'll put you in as non-chargeable for
Okay.
for 55 hours.
Okay. Is that another joke? Because we haven't kept track of time since we worked in a CPA firm.
Well, so you're sitting on the beach reading this book, and it really got you going.
Yes.
So I think it's worth diving into that a little bit and really share a couple of the takeaways from that, and really what we're hoping happens here is we engage our audience in a debate. So we want to hear from people, whether they reach out and they want to have a chat with us, or they post a comment on LinkedIn. We really want to move the needle on this discussion.
Yep. And the reason you said this might be a controversial take is because I'm going to say something that goes against everything that so many people grew up with that are probably leaders now in CPA firms. And it's hard for them to see any way different, any path different. But the book that you were alluding to that was on my list last week was a book. It's called Free to Focus by Michael Hyatt. And lots of good stuff in there. We love the multitasking takes. We obviously, if you've worked with us before, you know that we have some activities we do around multitasking, and we know that is a crucial area to focus on to improve morale, to improve what gets done, et cetera, within CPA firm processes. But what I want to focus on today, that's a little bit more controversial, is a study that he refers to in this book. And the study was done by a group called New Leaf Project Management. And, I don't know all the, I haven't gone back and researched all the details of the study, the original source, all that. I just, from what was in the book, he brought up this rule of 50, that when you hit 50 hours in a week working, your useful hours, the productive hours of that 50 is only 37. From thousands of responses in this survey, and data studied. When that goes to 55, which isn't 55 a common during busy season, everyone's got to work 55 hours. At 55 hours, the useful hours that you work goes down to 30. And so that's why they're saying this rule of 50. Once you start getting above that, the productivity drops off significantly. And so, that we've been preaching for a number of years now that it's not about the hours, it's about the results, it's about the output. And some of our clients really take that seriously and have de-emphasized the hours requirements and have focused more on output. This is what we need to get done. It's a different way of managing. But in today's, the age we are in today, not only resonates better, but per this study, you're going to get better results by finding ways to focus your people more in on what are they getting done in the hours they work. Not just I need you to be present for 55 hours, because everyone knows how to milk that time.
The other thing that study tells me is you're really better served figuring out the value component for what it is your service providing, your services that you're providing are, as opposed to the time. Because even if he's off a little bit, I mean, going from 50 to 55, you lose, so that's 5 hours gained in time, but you lose 7 in productivity. So that goes back to the point that we've known for a long, long time is our high performance. What are they rewarded with? More work. The reality is if we focus more in on the value of the service we provide, and then circle that back into what's our true output, what is it that we can actually get done over a given time period, that's ultimately the win, and that helps us move away from the hours.
Agreed.
So let us know what you think. Like we said, we want this to, you know, get a conversation going. We know it's, you know, different than what's out there. We want to hear from you. Let us know.